Welcome to another Master Duel solo stories. Today we have one that I'm actually a little... I use some of it in my mermaid deck. And this would be the Genex. Apparently it's a part of the story of the Allies of Justice. I didn't fully know about that, but that's pretty cool to know. Mechanical lifeform Genex utilizes using natural energy secretly work to better the environment when the planet is engulfed in conflict. They're basically old machines that are used for geo stuff. I don't know. I remember, I think they banned Genex Undyne at one point. I think it was him. Because, like, even though his only ability was basically, it seemed like basically nothing, he would be way too strong for certain decks. For mermaids, it helped them get the most out of everything that they were trying to do. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool. All right, well, let's get to it. Mechanical beings in sync. There were beings that lived disconnected from other tribes and civilizations for a long time. Their name is Genex. They are mechanical beings with the power to control energy from nature such as water, fire, and wind. They humbly use their power to improve the natural environment as if to heal the planet itself. The Genex were shrouded in mystery as few of the tribe's people that inhabited the planet even knew they existed. What is their purpose? How long have they existed on this planet? Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice witnessed their power and started to secretly observe them. Meanwhile, the fight between the Ally of Justice and the Worm invaders was ever increasing in intensity. Weapons including Ally of Justice Cataster were deployed to battlefields across the land and had achieved a certain level of success. With the emergence of large specimens such as Worm Erokin and Worm Illidan, their momentum was beginning to wane. You know, the Worm deck, I don't remember much on it. I don't remember a lot of people really playing it, but there was probably quite a bit. I don't know what they do. This is something that just came to mind. Not only the Ally of Justice engineers, but also the soldiers fighting on the front line foresaw the battle getting bogged down. Ally of Justice engineers worked to break out of the status quo and conducted various technological developments and studies. But then, a message arrives from the person in charge of surveying the Genex. The Genex and Worm have begun battling one another. Interesting. This one's kind of a short story in that case. There's not much to it, it seems. It's just they're machines that help the Earth, and because of that, they're fighting worms. It's pretty simple. Yep, there it is. Genex controller gets a Genex Undyne to get to one of those. If I remember, Genex Undyne sends to the grave, and then you could... What was it? Genex Undyne, or it was you summon Genex controller, go into Link Spider. No, I don't remember. It's been a while. This deck features a synchro summoning process that combines a Genex tuner with a monster of a predetermined attribute other than the tuner to the advantage of the effects of the synchro monster. There are cards such as Hydro Genex, which must be synchro summoned with a non-tuner of a certain attribute, and cards such as Genex Ally Triumph, which effects change depending on the attributes of the synchro material. I didn't really use the Genex synchros. I used them to go into synchros, but I didn't use them And I also use them for link summoning as well. Okay, spell card double summon. Oh, yep. Double summon's always good. Go for this. Select one monster. We're going with Earth, apparently. Oh, he changes his element so you can go into whatever. Or get the effect of whatever from whatever you're going into. Okay. What does he do? Why is he in defense now? End the turn. You control switch to original attack and defense of the card until the end phase for as long as you control a face up level 4 or lower. This isn't doing anything, it's just defense. They put a worm up. Is that what they do? They just summon weak things and kill you with them? That's weird. Okay. But the fact that this is a tuner was probably what really made the deck so much better. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, definitely synchro deck when it takes a little while. Or at least one of the beginner synchro decks, because it takes a little while to get to the synchro itself. You gave me a card. I'm gonna use the cards that you gave me now. That's cool. I think I tried to make a Genex deck at one point. I also used crystal or chemic critters or something like that. I think there was a Phoenix set I would send to the graveyard with Undyne, and it would banish itself to make a normal token. I'm slowly remembering it, but it's also just like not there. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. Okay. So apparently they did have Crystron Phoenix in here, and I was able to redo the combo. It was use Undyne, send Phoenix, Phoenix banish, get a token, token into Link Spider into Genex controller. Because when you send, you get Genex controller as well. It's a simple combo. I do enjoy it though. It's a good combo. The purpose of the Genex is still unknown. However, it is a fact that the Genex have started their own fight against the worm. Some of the engineers of the Ally of Justice analyzed this behavior of the Genex in the following way. The Genex were originally acting to improve the planet's environment. The worms must have been recognized by the Genex as invasive alien species that is destroying and polluting the environment. Yeah, I already said that. Like, basic story. That must be why they're taking action to eliminate them. The attention of the engineers was focused on somehow incorporating the Genex power as an ally of Justice Force. After a meticulous investigation, a means of communication was established via the Genex controller. Their ability of harnessing the power of nature to create energy and eliminate their enemies was gradually deciphered. Thus, the research took a leap forward and they were eventually recognized as part of the Ally of Justice Force. Later, the Genex were manipulated by the engineers and utilized as weapons of great power. Preparations for a major operation against the worms was steadily underway, regardless of whether the mechanical beings wanted to participate or not. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of expected. They were helping anyways, so they assumed, oh, yeah, they wouldn't mind. It's kind of how it goes. There's not much you can really do regarding it because, you know, they're machines. They were just following what they were built to do. And unfortunately, they were also used at the same time for doing this exact same thing. Oh well. Anyways, if you enjoyed that, please subscribe, like the video, and I will basically be doing anything that regards the solo story for Yu-Gi-Oh! But my other content is both inconsistent in time and when I post it, or what I post. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, evening. Either one's fine.